an actual Hangout on air. Okay, our Hangout is
Okay.
live on air now. Have I already shared a link to this? Check. Oh, no, I haven't. I was about to. Alright, there we go. Done. Oh my god. The thumbnail for this is my confused face. That's nice. Let me turn on questions. I don't know how to do it. This feature is disabled. Why is this feature disabled? How do I enable it? Why?
Control room.
Okay, dial guest up? No. That is, don't know what that is.
Ask
Guest volume?
to hold on.
Oh, I can hear you.
Oh, you can?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
How did that happen?
Okay, never mind. I don't need you.
Sweet. Okay, so it's working. Wonderful.
Bye.
I wonder what happened. That's so weird.
I have no idea, but it was
just
working
suddenly
on
started
Skype.
working. And now it's working perfectly. But why won't the questions work? Why? This feature is disabled. I'm gonna look this up. I don't know why. I had issues with this, with actually setting up the Hangout, because apparently, okay, so I made a YouTube channel before they introduced that whole Google Plus account stuff. And then when the Google Plus account came into effect, I ended up having like two separate things. And they are linked, but obviously it's not reading that way through the Google Hangouts stuff, and it says I have to verify my channel, but my channel's already verified, so I had to actually make a new YouTube channel using my Google Plus account to be able to have the Hangouts, which is really annoying and stupid. So maybe the Q&A has something to do with that. Q&A, what did it say? Disabled. This feature is disabled. Okay. Because it's like it's nice for people to be able to ask questions and stuff. I think it's more fun.
I'm sorry, I was so late. Oh my
Oh
god,
no, it's totally
I fell
fine.
asleep because I was so tired, and I set an alarm, and I was like, I gotta wake up. And by the time I woke up, it was like 5:35, and I was like, oh my god.
No, it's fine. We've only started like 10 minutes late, so it's not that bad. We were pretty on time. So it's okay. No worries. So while I'm looking this stuff up, are you guys working on anything at the moment? Did you? No.
Well, I'm working on that crazy, insane armor I showed you.
Yeah.
I finally got the shoulders attached, and
Oh,
I'm
that's
so
sweet.
excited.
That's
And I
awesome.
used a bunch of hot glue. Like, I don't even know if they'll stay on forever. I'm afraid they're gonna pop off.
Hot glue sticks to some stuff. I mean, foam. It sticks to foam pretty well, just like nothing else really. Like anything plastic or leather, it doesn't work at all.
Well, that's why I was worried because I attached them to the football shoulders, and I thought that they weren't gonna stay. But they're staying. I'm surprised.
That's good, at least. Q&A disabled. Why? Tell me why. Google. Okay. Oh god. Okay. I have to go enable things from my Google Plus page. How the fuck? Why? Why are they making this so difficult for me?
Maybe they just want you to go to the Google Plus page.
Mm,
Nobody visits it.
mm. Hate doing stuff like this. Hate troubleshooting with weird programs and software and whatever else you call it. Mm,
Is my computer really loud?
I I can hear a fan, but
Oh yeah,
it's not
yeah.
that
It'll
bad.
sound like it's about to take off soon. So I'm like, it gets bad. No
You know,
one wants
my
to do anything with me because my computer's so loud,
my
and I feel.
laptop was like that as well. So I've had to get a new computer because my fan is like broken.
Well, I don't know what this
Hmm.
is because I tried to open it up. It's not like there's any dust in it or anything. It's just really loud. And on here it says quiet fan. So,
Uh, I feel so technologically challenged right now. Oh my god. I don't know what I'm doing. Google Plus, okay. E. Nobody's giving me like a simple answer to this question. Everybody's having the same problem, but
Hmm.
how to enable? Oh my god, now they're giving me codes and no, 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 no. Mm-mm. Don't.
Try the Konami code.
Like weird internet script. No.
Ah.
What? Where you? What? Come. Ah, I'm so irritated by this. Because this is like one of the nice things about Hangouts is people get to like speak to you and ask questions and stuff. And they've disabled that feature. I wonder when they did that. Hmm.
Hmm.
What about chat? Is that like only for us though? I think so. I think the chat
Group chat.
only applies to yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Start a Reddit.
Yeah. Add an app. Settings.
Maybe they
No.
replaced every function of apps.
Because I know when we previously did Hangouts, like Vel, Element Cosplay used to organize them for us and stuff, and she would always be the one to set them up. And I don't know, I don't think she had this issue with the Q&A. She didn't say anything about it.
is there a Q&A app?
Yeah, it's like just on the side here, and you're supposed to just be able to press it, and it pops up with like a little Q&A box. But every time I click on it, it says this feature is disabled. It's just kind of annoying. Eh. I'm just gonna keep looking. Because it seems like a lot of people are having this problem as well.
I'm gonna be right back because I need to go get all my stuff and
Sweet.
all of that. So I'll be right back.
Awesome. Mm. Ah. Google Plus is not a very streamlined program. Well, website, whatever. They're like, no, it's in the settings, but where the hell are the settings? What settings? Where? This article is like 50 pages long. I'm not reading that. I don't have time to read that. Hmm. Mm. Does the event have like settings? Edit event? No, that's certainly not it. Details? No. Uh. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with it for now, and then I'll get somebody who is actually technologically savvy to help me with this. That's really annoying. Oh well.
Maybe you should try using Twitch.
Yeah, I mean, I believe because Twitch has the creative stream now. I mean, I've considered doing those, but I actually that's the problem is that the modem for the internet sits in my bedroom,
Mhm.
and my cosplay room is like on the opposite side of the house, and I'm literally just out of range for the modem. And we have an extender as well to try and like boost the signal, but it's literally it's like a dead zone, which is I guess why I'm more productive when I'm down there because I don't have internet. But like then when I want to do things like hangouts in that room and streaming and stuff like that, it's really annoying because I don't really want to bring all my stuff into my room
Yeah.
here. This is my normal room, not cosplay room.
Just know that a lot of people have problems with Google, and just when they go to Twitch, they just love it so much more. 'Cause it's just easier.
I've never used Twitch, but yeah, since they put the creative thing in, it looks. I mean, a lot of people have been using it for cosplay stuff. Like I know Ryan, Fake Nerd Boy, he does like streams, cosplay streams, and Liz also does a lot of streams.
Yeah,
So
I watch
I've
her all the
yeah.
time.
I guess I'll be productive then and do things.
I need to be so productive today because I told you that the 15th that I needed
Yes.
to be done. Yeah,
Yeah.
that changed to Monday.
Oh
So
no!
I know I have to quickly get everything done, and I'm so stressed.
At least we're doing the thing on Sunday then, so we can.
Yeah.
It's still like before, like you wanted. Oh
That will
jeez,
be
like
okay. It's really
how
nice
come
now, just
how come it
painting.
moved to Monday?
Okay, well, you know what I told you, it's for like my school.
Yeah.
Well, I was looking at the paper that he gave us, and it said the 15th, but then I was told, oh no, that
Oops. What happened? She like cut out halfway through. I missed the reason why.
Spoilers.
Mm. What are you working on, Alex?
Hang on. Brushing the cat stuff off with the fabric that I cut.
I guess that's necessary. I'm lucky because my cat doesn't shed too much, at least. Because he's like semi-hairless, sort of.
What about the other one?
Yeah,
The deep one.
yeah, those ones are another story. They don't really come in my room because they're like my mother's cats, so they kind of stay with her because they like her more than me. But then, like this guy, oh no, Kendall's gone. I wonder what happened. And he's funny because he's got the short fur, and then he's also got the short whiskers as well. So he hasn't even got like real cat whiskers.
Oh. I didn't know that was possible.
And then I have to share my chair with him. Okay. Mm. Oh.
I'm thinking of just going around it, making a pocket, and then like turning it around, and then sewing the top bit to the belt.
Okay, what are you making? For what costume is this for?
Neji, like his belt thing.
Neji from Naruto.
Naruto. Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
Shippuden
sweet. That's
version.
awesome. That's awesome. I haven't watched Naruto in so long because fillers. That's why.
Yeah.
I was like totally up to date. I don't read the manga, so I haven't read the manga, but I was hoping that they would actually finish the anime. But no, they were like, we're done with the manga, but we're going to drag the anime out and put in like 20 episodes of fillers. That's 20 weeks of filler. That's half a year of filler. When you've already finished the friggin' anime, I mean the manga. Like, why? For what?
Wasn't it like 2 years worth of filler?
And now they like apparently the season continued for like 5 episodes, and then they went back to filler. So we haven't watched
back to
Naruto.
it.
Yeah, we haven't watched Naruto in like ages, and we haven't finished it.
Had the dreams, eternal dreams.
I've been considering just like reading the manga and getting it over with though, because I'm kind of sick of being like in the dark about what's happening.
Supposedly, there's a character that hasn't been like shown yet.
Yeah,
The main lady.
it's weird because they ended it, but they didn't really end it. I mean, they're still doing like spin-off mangas for the other characters and stuff like that, so it's not
Boruto.
over.
You got Boruto.
Yeah, fucking. I don't even know what's happening there yet because I haven't finished the anime, so that's like a couple of spoilers you can't avoid. They're everywhere. I wonder what happened to Kendall. Is she on Skype? Did her internet... Yeah. It's like her whole connection just... poof, gone. Because she's not on Skype anymore. She was on Skype. Oh, wait. There's... There you are.
I'm
You're
sorry,
back.
my internet just.
I thought so. I thought as much.
I thought yours went down for a second. I'm like, oh no,
No.
it's gonna be so.
It used to be a problem, but it's okay now. We're fine now. I got okay-ish internet. Okay. Using the term very loosely.
I don't know why mine got so bad. Mine used to be such good internet.
Mm.
And then just when I have this computer on, it just doesn't know how to be an internet anymore. It just stopped working completely, and I don't understand what it is.
I'm like procrastinating because I really don't want to do fabric painting. I don't like fabric painting. I don't like fabric. I don't do sewing.
I really don't either. Like when I saw your Instagram post, I was like, I feel her so much right now. Like I have to sew so much stuff, and I don't want to do it at all. So I'm trying to procrastinate as much as I can.
Like the costumes I'm doing this month, they require so much. Like, well, not Crystal Maiden. I wouldn't say it's difficult sewing, but because it's so simplistic, it's so neat. It's, you can't really hide it when you mess things up. And then Li Ming, like, she's got so many like small things that I know are going to be difficult to do. Like, I don't know if there's a tutorial on the online from December cosplay where she does vinyl bound edges. So it's like you make a vinyl pocket and then you put that over the edge. So instead of doing like bias tape edges like this, it would be vinyl or leather. And I basically have to do that like on everything. And I did try and experiment with it on my Espeon cosplay a little bit, but I can't sew. I don't like sewing.
Got like 2 drawers worth of fabric just waiting to be sewn.
Yeah, I do as well. I've got like, I have 1 drawer that my wigs stay in, and then 3 drawers of fabric that were bought for costumes that haven't happened yet, and scraps that get left over. Because when I started, I was like, I have to make a tiny top. I'm gonna buy like 3 meters of fabric just in case, and then you only use like half a meter, and then you have like 2.5 meters left over. Because I mean, when I started, I had no idea like how much fabric you would need to sew stuff, so I just kind of guessed, and it was like rather too much than too little, you know.
Spiders everywhere.
Shame, Kendall is struggling with her internet.
Moving the weights around. Hiding them. See everywhere.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I think I didn't have enough fabric though.
Oh no, that's like the worst feeling ever. I hate having that happen to me. I remember
It's just
once upon a time I was going to do a Juvia cosplay, which never happened. But because I procrastinated and because I fucked up with the fabric, I bought like 2 meters of fabric to do the jacket, and it was like just not enough fabric. And I drew out every single piece of that pattern and the lining and everything, and it was literally like 1 piece did not fit on the fabric, and I didn't do it. I gave up. changed my mind.
Well, it's for mine. It's just like attaching some kind of like thing here for like a Velcro.
Okay.
Like this bit goes that way. Just it goes in and then like goes into the Velcro on this
Yeah.
side. Like it's and it's just like a whole band. It's just like in Velcro.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Velcro. Because the band looks like really like clean, so there's not really much seams. No
Yeah.
seams on it. So I'm gonna like sew it, turn it upside down, or just sew this pocket thing on the bottom like that, and then it's like that, like got the line there.
Okay. Yeah.
In line between that. Not sure which one's better. I think that second one's better, even though the smooshed bits are on like the inside.
I wish I could be more helpful
So,
with the sewing stuff. I'm like, I don't know, maybe. Maybe it's better. I don't really think I'm doing things correctly myself. Just kind of winging it. I did try follow a pattern for my top crystal maiden though, and it took me like 7 hours. 7 hours to make like a bra thing.
Oh.
I mean, I can make a breastplate out of foam in like 2 hours. But sewing a weird shirt took 7 hours.
Yeah. This is something that I created before. Like lots of roundabout sewing
that's
things.
Awesome. That looks great.
Like,
Is that foam?
foam sewn into foam.
Oh, shit.
Foam sewn into the fake leather stuff.
Okay, yeah.
It's like in the photos, it looks exactly like the Street Fighter 3, I think.
Yeah. So you covered the foam in leather?
Fake leather.
Yeah, leather. Nobody can afford real leather. Let's be real.
I did once, but it was very expensive, and the end product wasn't really that good.
Yeah, like I mean, there's a she's a LARPer, and then she started getting into cosplay. Not this year. She's been doing cosplay for a while now. But she does leather work, like legit leather work, like real leather, dyes it, paints it with enamels, shapes it, and all that stuff, and engraving and stuff. And it looks amazing. I mean, I would love to learn to do leather working. I believe there's someone on Twitch actually who like streams his leatherwork stuff. That's why I like Twitch now, because it's got the creative things, and then you can actually like learn from people. It's just that like I'm scared of leatherworking because it's expensive if you mess it up.
Yeah, I got the cheapest stuff, and it was still $200.
And I know that's like times 10 here or something.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Our currency is not doing well.
We export leather, I think.
Oh, really?
Australia has lots of cattle. Something.
Cattle.
We have lots of it's just like with the leather cowboy hats and stuff. I'm not sure if they're leather.
I actually don't know. Some kind of hide. Or
yeah.
hide. Is all hide leather? I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
It's possible.
It looks a bit felty on the top. Pork felt.
Maybe it's suede. I don't know. I'm not very good with fabrics. People are like, what kind of fabric did you use for that? And I'm like, I don't know. It just looked right in this shop and I bought it. I didn't ask them what it was. So like aside
Mm.
from Neji, are you working on like any other costumes at the moment?
I was gonna do uh, Genos from One Punch
Oh
Man,
yes.
but yeah, like, you have to make the arm thing properly.
Oh yeah.
Like, it probably would take a while. Saw
Yeah.
someone do it.
I've seen like a
and, like,
couple of people do it, but like different versions. I haven't actually seen like the same version because apparently he's got like a couple of different sets of
Yeah.
arms and stuff.
Yeah, he keeps on getting destroyed, and they keep remaking him with new stuff.
Apparently there's going to be a second season, so I'm really happy about that.
Cool. Same time we can finally get some more groceries.
Yes. Like I'm always so concerned about like second seasons of animes now because I mean Attack on Titan really screwed the pooch by how many years has it been since they actually released Attack on Titan, and how many years has it been since it ended? It's been like 5 or 6 years or something.
I watched it like 2 years ago, so
You know,
I watched it late.
like when it came out and all the hype was around it, it was long ago, and I mean they've left it now for so long, and yeah, sure there've been movies and stuff, but I didn't really care about the live action movies so much. Like I feel like they should have kept the ball rolling when they had the chance. Like a lot of other animes now are seeing that it's a better idea to get the second season going right after the first season is really successful instead of leaving it for years.
The Koei game looks pretty cool though. Like,
Which one?
Attack on Titan game.
Yeah.
There's an Attack on Titan. And for a Koei game, they actually put graphics in this time. So yeah, Attack on Titan.
Yeah, I mean it was good. I don't know. I'm waiting, still waiting for the second season. Apparently it's supposed to be coming out. Is it this year? I think so. It's just been so long.
Oh.
Like I feel like all the hype is gone now.
Yeah. Oh. There's an article from a day ago. All we know about Attack on Titan Season 2.
Ugh.
Cool.
This is also like why I'm hesitant about like doing creator streams and stuff, because I feel like I won't actually do anything.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit and talk to people and not actually be productive. Are you guys at least getting stuff done?
Well, most of what I need to do is sewing, so I just don't want to ruin it. So I want to do it later, but then
Do it now. Get it done.
No.
Oh no, I don't think Kendall's mic is working again. No.
Is it not?
Oh no, there we go, it's working.
Okay. It's just really far away from me.
Okay,
so,
just checking.
Yeah, I was trying to keep it far away from the computer so you wouldn't have to listen to
Oh no,
it.
it's fine. It's totally fine. Like I'm used to Hangouts where like there's heat guns going all the time and stuff, so it's not so bad. There's no heat guns in this one, which is nice for a change.
I really hate it when you get like a perfect paint job on one of your pieces and then your other one comes.
You have to do it again.
I have
Or-
no idea what I did before.
When you have to do like a crown or a headpiece or something, and you do one half of it perfectly, and
Oh
then you have
yeah.
to paint
Mhm.
the other half the same way.
And then especially when you stall and don't do it for a while, and then you're really like, how did I do this?
Mm. Yeah, I've had that with like I've finished pieces and then I've left them and then you come back to them and then suddenly, well, some actually the pieces that you then do later actually look better,
Mhm.
and then you look at the other ones and you're like, oh, now they don't even look the same.
Well, like this little gauntlet, it was perfect. Like it was just enough rust on it, and I loved it. It doesn't look that good on camera, but I swear it looks okay. And then, but then when I look at this one, I'm like, oh my God,
Oh my
what
god.
do I do? I'm afraid.
I'm afraid.
My room has a major dust problem.
No, my room as well. My whole like I honestly wonder how people like I see people in their cosplay rooms sometimes, and their wigs are all sitting out on like shelves. And I know that they have
Yeah.
to stay out because they've been styled, but how the hell are they keeping the dust off it? Like, does it just not get dusty in the States? Is there like some black magic going on over there
No,
that
it
dust
gets
does not
dusty.
exist? Like,
Mm.
because my room gets dusty in like a day.
No, I know. All my wigs in my room because I keep this room as my craft room, and then I have some in my other room too. So dusty, just like they're ruined.
Yeah, no, I can't. I don't like keeping everything is like covered in plastic and like it looks ugly, but it's the only way I can keep them like if I want to wear them again and not have
Yeah,
them
and
be
like
disgusting.
I love looking at other people's cosplay rooms. I'm like, wow, I want that. And then I look at mine, and I'm like,
Yeah, I mean, I put all my weapons up on my wall and stuff, but it's actually a real pain because now I have to go like dust them all the time because otherwise they get like covered in like this layer of dust and it's really gross. I'm glad to hear that other people have this problem and it's not just me.
oh yeah.
I thought I was doing something wrong.
I don't know if you know her, but Hayden Hazard. Do you know
No,
her?
no. I'm gonna
Her
look her up though.
craft room is huge. Like it is so nice, and her wigs are all nice, all pretty, and I'm so jealous.
Wow, there's a lot of hate and hazards out there.
And she's really good too. She's only 17 years old. She is so good.
I saw Jessica's like storage room, and it's literally just like maybe like 20 or 30 of those big plastic tubs full of costumes that are just like stacked on top of each other, in top of like yeah,
I
I
would
mean that
love
must
to
take
go
up
in
like a
there.
room itself. Those Tupperwares of costumes.
I would just love to go in there and just wear
I
everything.
know. I mean, she's done a lot. Hey, like
I
I
know.
know. So like she started doing the much bigger ones and the really impressive ones like recently, but like
Hmm.
from like years ago, a couple of years ago, the even the smaller ones she's done a lot. Like I know the sexy Pokemon that she kind of did not so long ago. Everyone
Hmm.
was like, "Oh my God, sexy Pokemon!" But she's actually got like I don't even know how many. You look it up, and she's got like a Mew and a what is that thing? It's like I can't think of its name. It's a dragon, like a little blue snake dragon Pokemon. I don't know his name.
Gyarados.
Yes, yes. And like she's got like
Mm.
all different kinds of ones that obviously are from like when she started, like when she did Sexy
Hmm.
Pikachu, and I guess people have forgotten them.
I don't know where she puts them all. I mean, I did see the room, but where does she put all the other ones that aren't in the
Yeah.
room? Like,
I have no idea. Yeah, storage is an issue. Like I'm already worrying about moving because I live with my parents at the moment, but within the next year or so, I'll probably be moving in with Eric, And then my craft room in his house is going to be significantly smaller than it is now, maybe half the size. So I'm gonna have to make a plan about where I keep my stuff.
Storage is expensive.
I know, I might just be like, Mom, I'm leaving my stuff here. I'm gonna come fetch it when I want it. I'm just gonna leave it with you, and then you can look after it.
Yeah.
This is what family is for. Free storage.
So dirty.
Oh my god. This is why I don't like gay models. Because like I'm trying to look at these patterns on Crystal Maiden's skirt, and they just look like little pixelated blobs. And I have no idea what's going on.
I wish they made him a high res.
Yeah. And like Dota specifically. Dota is making my life hard. Like at least League of Legends actually has that like LOL King model viewer, so that you can go in and like take a look at the models. But I haven't found anything like that for Heroes of the Storm, which I could really use right now, or Dota. Apparently you can extract the Dota models, though I just don't know how to do that.
There should be a way, but you need something like 3D viewer, like 3D Max or something.
Yeah, because like that's what my boyfriend does. He's a 3D modeler for a games company at the moment. So he's like he knows 3D stuff. I don't know 3D stuff. He speaks to me about 3D stuff, and I don't know what he's saying.
Sounds a bit like when my brother comes home.
Hmm?
Sounds a bit like when my brother comes home.
Is your brother also doing like 3D and stuff?
No, he's doing website design.
Oh my god, that's even worse. Yes, like I took what was it? World Wide Web in it was part of my degree that I did finished last year. We had a World Wide Web course, and we learned basically how to put together a website. And I learned it, and I still don't know what people are talking about when they speak about it. And I'm like, I don't know what codes and things are anymore. It's gone.
No.
Yeah.
Language I don't.
But I guess like it's the same as if like anyone that was not into cosplay, if we like started speaking to someone that wasn't a cosplay person, they'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh my god. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just hoping for the best now. Trying to draw patterns onto my flap thing.
I half did my anti-mage because part of it was because I wanted to fit better into the shape of the leg parts, like the leg guards. I wanted to lose weight first before I like molded them fully. I'm not sure if I like the other parts of the leg stuff. It looks a bit weird.
Okay.
But the way that I did it, I had to
Oh, that's so cool.
cut separate parts of the fabric. Like this one's just like it's cut, and like I glued it all the way over there. But I'm not sure if I like the way it looks in the end. Cause like if you look very close, you can see like the stuff, like the lines and stuff.
Have you? Because you could maybe make it out of foam. Have you? Maybe.
It's fabric over foam, like the gloves. But like, it does feel weird because like the fabric's different types. Pink is it's very light fabric. It's a different fabric.
Like, I just generally avoid anything to do with fabric. If I can make it out of foam, I will make it out of foam. I will not touch. I don't like fabric. Because, like, I also can't paint fabric. I've tried so many times to, like, do gradient painting on fabric and stuff, and I've realized that I can't do it by hand. I actually need some kind of airbrush or something. And airbrushes are expensive. They're really expensive. The compressor is expensive.
The one
I just got an airbrush.
Everybody has airbrushes and I don't.
I just bought it just because I wanted to like do some like metal paints and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've seen
Mainly
people
for-
using them and it looks amazing. It looks so easy.
I don't think the one I got cost too much. I think I got the compressor for, I think it was $100.
Oh,
Which
jeez.
which isn't too bad for compressors at all.
Yeah.
And then my airbrush, I don't think my airbrush was that much either.
Mm.
I haven't used it yet, though.
I think the cheapest one I saw here was probably the equivalent of maybe like $150, and then it gets multiplied by 15 now.
I would love like a full-on just great
15.
airbrush, but
It's 15 rand to the dollar. It used to be 6.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cosplays now.
Yeah, it literally, like, at the end of the
Pretty
year, our genius of a president decided, no, he's gonna get rid of our finance minister, just like that. And over a period of 2 days, the rand dropped from 12 to 16. I mean, it took over 3-4 years for it to drop 4 rand, and he managed to make our currency drop 4 rand in 2 days. Ugh. It's like, it's just serious. Yeah, no. I don't like it here. I don't want to be here anymore. And it just gets more and more expensive to, like, even consider immigrating and stuff like that with our currency dropping like it does.
Hmm.
yeah, that would be so amazing if you moved to America. I'd be so happy.
I would love to move to America, but I don't. Yeah, we've had a look at like
Try my
the.
best to go to a con that you go to. Like me, that'd be great.
I'm going to Anime Expo this year, at least, which I'm excited about. Are you not going?
No,
Oh no.
I only go to like more southern conventions.
Yeah,
So,
because
yeah,
LA is
I
like
live
on the
in
opposite side.
Mm-hmm. I know, it's so sad.
So do you go to BlizzCon then? Because BlizzCon should be a little closer, right?
It is. It's a bit intimidating because I've only been to about medium-sized cons, but I am gonna go to Dragon Con
Oh,
this year.
awesome.
So I really do want to go to BlizzCon, especially if I could wear my Judgment armor.
Oh my
I'd be
God,
so
yes.
excited.
I just sit here and I watch all the videos from the conventions afterwards and look at all the cosplayers in the videos.
I know. I get so excited when it's BlizzCon because I love to watch the contests. Those
Mm.
people are insane. So crazy.
Yeah, every year it gets better as well, which is
Hmm.
like I don't even know how you can get better than what it is every year.
Mm.
And I would have loved to see Jessica Niebuhr's Death Wing.
Oh my God, yes. I think she said she's gonna wear it at like a couple of other ones. I mean, it's such an awesome costume. I would wear it more than once for sure.
What was the other one? She doesn't really re-wear some of hers.
I think she
Is it?
mentioned it like I think she mentioned it on her Patreon somewhere that she might wear it somewhere
I,
else.
I would really love her to wear it. That costume. It stays up on my inspirational wall.
I
It's like
see it.
the
I can
original
see it
art.
behind you.
And then there's like me being creepy with all the pictures of you.
I
Like,
want a wall like that though of like other cosplayers in my. I only have one of Yaya Han that sits like on top of my computer here.
well, like I had to keep all those up because I get so discouraged
Mm.
all the time. So like I like to keep those up, and those are like my favorite cosplayers ever. So every time I'm like, hey, well they all started somewhere too. So
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, I would love to order more prints, but like, our God, talking about my country, it sounds like it's falling apart, but it is. Um, so our post office here is barely functioning. Okay, so when I send stuff out of the country, it's fine because it doesn't go through my customs. It goes through your customs with people who are actually competent human beings, and that actually don't steal stuff and do their jobs properly. Here, striking is like a way of life. Pretty much everybody strikes. The garbage people are on strike now. We've had no garbage collection for the past 5 weeks, and like the dumps have closed because they cannot take in any more garbage because people are not collecting. Um, but like the post office went on strike for 3 months, and then that caused a backlog of about 8 months. So I ordered this print from Yaya in like December, and the print arrived in August, like the next year. So I'm just like really, because I thought it was lost. I thought I was never going to get the thing ever. So I'm just like worried about ordering prints from people now because I don't want my prints getting lost in the mail and getting damaged or stolen or anything like that. And it's sad because I want prints from people, so that's like what I'm excited about when I go to anime expos, that I'm gonna be able to actually get more prints from people.
Mm.
I'm tired.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, it's like it's 12 o'clock for you now, and it's 1 o'clock in the morning for me. But it's like the only time I could find that like wasn't too early for Alex and
Yeah.
wasn't like too late for us, because it's like 6 p.m. No, it should be 7 p.m. for Kendall now in the States, and it's 9 a.m. for Alex, I think, and then it's like
Roughly.
midnight. I'm okay with 1 a.m. I'm gonna stay up till 12 anyway, so 1 a.m. is not like much of a stretch for me. It's just so difficult because like the time gap is so big from like
Yeah.
Australia to the United States.
Yeah, I've just been having a look to see what dagger I can make. Because I've got this, which is like the base for the dagger.
Yeah, set up for the dagger.
I've just not really decided what sort I'm going to make. I'll probably make the steel one from Skyrim, I think.
Oh, that's awesome. Are you just making it for like fun?
Well, I made the steel warhammer a
Yeah.
few months ago, so I think doing steel dagger to go with that would
Yeah.
be good to do.
No, that's awesome. So
I
like
mean,
when you finish like those weapons, uh, what do you do with them? Do you make like costumes to go with them, or?
yeah. Well, I need another warrior costume,
Okay,
so
yeah,
like
you mentioned that.
better for summer rather than
Yes.
you know the
That other one is for winter. The one with the
yes.
bodysuit and wings and all sorts of stuff. That was like one of the problems when I was thinking of going to Anime Expo was I know American summers are insanely hot, and I don't.
Yeah.
Kendall, I actually want to ask because like so our conventions here are actually really small. I think they're probably smaller than the medium-sized conventions that you just mentioned. Like
Mhm.
our biggest one is probably the size of a very small American convention. Do your convention halls have very good air conditioning?
Well, it depends where you go. The ones that
Mm.
I've been to have been in like just giant areas, so the air is pretty uh, nice and
Mm.
cool. But no, it's not too bad.
Isn't
I've
it?
it's only when I go outside when
Yeah.
it's really bad. But then again, I live in the south, so.
Yeah, because I mean it's like kind of the opposite here. Like
Mm.
the main convention that we go to in October, there's so many people that are inside by the end of it that you there's no airflow and the air
Mhm.
conditioning is not powerful enough for it, so you kind of die of heat inside and lack of oxygen, and then you go outside to get cool. So that's kind of what I was curious about because I mean I know I see a lot of people go to Anime Expo in massive costumes, massive armor and stuff, and I've just wondered like, do they have functioning aircon enough for people to not die in
Yes.
costumes like that?
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Isn't it?
You
Okay.
actually want to come inside to get the air.
Okay. Because yeah, that okay. Thank you. I feel better about that because that is you don't want to do that here. You want to stay outside where there is a nice breeze and like shade and wind.
What
Because inside
costumes are
is
you bringing?
um I don't I'm not sure. I'm not totally sure. I know there's only two that I know for sure, and that's gonna be Dark Magician Girl. I'll do. I don't know what day either. I have no idea on days because I don't know what anyone else is doing either.
Hmm.
And I mean, it's nice to kind of coordinate your costumes with people because then you can get photos with them
Hmm.
and it'll be fun. So I don't know. I'll do Dark Magician Girl on one of the days because I have to bring an anime costume, at least one, to an anime convention.
Hmm.
So I'll do her, and then I also want to make Bologna from Smite because
Oh. Mhm.
she's like relatively
Yeah.
biggish, impressive costume, and it's also like weather appropriate and
Mhm.
comfortable. And because I'm going on my own, she has bags built into her costume. Thank you, smart people, for using your brains. And she's got two pouches, one on her hip and one on her like butt. So I actually have bags built into the costume, which is great. That doesn't happen often, ever. Nobody builds like pouches or bags into costumes. I mean, I was thinking of bringing Rengar with me, but I don't know. I don't know. I kind of want to see how Li Ming turns out first, and then see like what costumes I have by the time it's like time to go.
Are you going to be doing more with your Espeon?
Yeah, I mean, 'cause there's that turkey thing that's happening in June, I think.
Hmm.
And I wanted to bring Espeon to that convention. I'm supposed to be doing. I've been putting it off the whole week because I've been so lazy. But I'm supposed to be doing more photos of it tomorrow morning before I go to Eric's house. But I'm so lazy. Like, I I like doing photo shoots, but they're a lot of effort. Like
Because I
especially
would love
because
to
like
buy that as
hmm?
so much.
A
I would
print.
love to, yes, I would love to. I love your
Yeah,
Instagram.
because like I got like one photo that was decent from the picnic, so
Hmm.
I need to do more photos of the costume.
Yes, please. Like,
I'm just fine. I will get the photos done for you.
at least you'll know I'll get them. I'll get them real quick. Like, as soon as they come out, I will even get them before you send
Oh
out
my
the
god.
other. Like, I love that costume so much.
Thank
It's
you so
so pretty.
much. Yeah, I like doing costumes like that where you kind of have free reign to do whatever you want because it's like
Hmm.
really fun and like if something doesn't work, then you can just change it and do something else. And then you can actually make it so that it kind of suits you better and everything you like is in it and there's not something that's weird and doesn't make sense because that happens on costumes sometimes because
Hmm.
people that make game characters don't take into account real world physics all the time.
Well,
Like
like, I'm really happy. Wait,
who made that thing around Rengar's leg? Like that thigh armor that does not work. It doesn't work. Anything that like goes around your leg entirely is not a practical thing. Like especially for like chicks, because like we have big thighs, and then when you move and bend your thigh,
hmm
no. Mm-mm.
like I'm really, really excited because I didn't know if you saw, because Gladzy was doing a bunch of
Yeah.
commission art and stuff, and
Mm.
she did my Aang, and I was so excited.
Oh gosh, was it for you?
Hmm.
Was it a commission? Oh shit, that's
Yes.
awesome. I saw that one.
I was honestly gonna ask you on Sunday, like, for some help for it,
Okay. No,
but
that's
I
fine.
I really want to do it. I'm so excited, especially
Please, I'd
because it's
love
from
to
her.
see it. Yeah. Because I remember seeing it and I was like, oh, that's so
Hmm.
cool. I didn't know it was for you. I don't know how I didn't click. I didn't read properly. I just saw it and I was like, oh, that's nice.
And then people are like, that looks so much like Janora from Korra. I'm like, yeah, it does, but it's so cute. I love
Whatever.
it.
It's
It
fine.
is seriously so cute. Like, it makes me happy every time I look at it. It's my phone background. I just
Oh
love
God.
looking at it.
No, it looks amazing. It does. And it
And
looks like
especially,
you as well. So like that's that's
I thought
good.
the same thing. It kind of looks like
It does
me.
look like you, so that's fine. It works in your favor. I have literally done nothing. I drew pencil lines on this thing, but that's it. I've done nothing.
I want to
Very
do.
productive.
I'm just tired of painting, and I love painting so much. I'm just tired of it.
I know that feeling. I'm tired of sewing. I've only been doing it for like one day.
And I just
Uh,
want to like move on to another costume. I'm so tired of this one.
I know that feeling. How long have you been working on it now for?
Okay, well, I was supposed to work on it in August,
Okay.
but I had some problems with my mentor who was supposed to be helping me. She just kind of left, and I've
Oh
never been able
no.
to respond to her. So, so I started in January, and I got all the sewing done, which is the hardest parts for me. And so I got that done in January, and then I procrastinated um, in February. And then March, I was kind of like, oh, well, it's about to happen. So I've really just been working on it, like really, really working on it since about
Hmm.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, no, because like when we used to work much slower, and it took me like 2 months to do costumes. Like
Hmm.
after the first month, I was like, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. But that's why I also like worked on like 5 different costumes, and then it would take me like a year to finish each of them because I would be bouncing like between all of them.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
I'm still roughly on that too.
Was it you that had Ryuko and just started it again, or was that somebody else?
Yeah, I had. I mean, Ryuko took like a year and a half because I made the skirt and stuff, and I made the top, and then I was like, no, I'm leaving it. I'm gonna finish it another time. Oh no, that's what happened. I finished the sword, and I made the sword, and I did everything, and I primed it perfectly, and I put like the layers of wood glue on first, then I put a layer of Rust-Oleum flat gray primer, and then I spray painted on top of that. And it turns out that you should not put flat gray primer on top of wood glue and then spray paint over that, because what happens is it like shrivels up and cracks, and all the time that you spend priming it is gone because now there's giant cracks in your paint. So that's why I stopped, because I pretty much buggered up the priming on my sword that I just spent like 2 weeks doing, and I was like, I'm not doing this. So I like didn't want to look at it for like ages, and then I eventually fixed the sword and got on with my life. I was like so close to being done.
I was looking at it because when I was deciding which prints I wanted, and seriously, you kind of do look like Ryuko. Like, in your face. Like, you really do. If you look at a side-by-side picture.
What?
I think so. I may be wrong, but
I don't know if I made my eyebrows thick enough for that. They've got some serious eyebrows.
oh my god, I so want to be Satsuki.
You know who makes an amazing Satsuki is have you seen Angel? What is her cosplay name? God damn it. Angel. Blood Raven cosplay. She did a Satsuki cosplay, and she's like, it looks amazing. Her like the eyebrows are perfect, and they don't look stupid either. They look really good.
I think this is her. Oh my god, they do look good.
Like she did a really good job.
Did she make the costume?
Yeah, I think so.
I typed it in images and it just shows her makeup, which is amazing, but
I think she's making the costume in the process of doing it.
well, who's a
This
really
is so
good
much
Ryuko?
pressure. I don't like doing this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I have to like paint these little symbols on with this tube of paint. And I'm like stressing because I've just like sewn all this stuff now, and I don't want to mess it up because I mess up my paint. I don't want to start over.
Do you know who Jeanette cosplay is?
Yes, her cosplays are amazing. She doesn't even look real.
Her, same thing. I think the same exact thing. Her and Fink Fink did Satsuki and Riko. Oh my god.
The actual like the suits though, like the legit like half naked ones. And they look amazing.
Yeah.
It's so interesting that she does the like full latex suits. The like what?
Yeah, especially that one she just did.
One. The Witchblade.
Yeah.
Because like the boobs are entirely fake. They're like sculpted silicone, and they look really good. Because she's got like the actual anime proportions then, so she looks like she does it. And her wig styling as well is absolutely amazing.
That's how I got my because I need her for my wigs, because I'm bad at wigs, but my Harley wig and my Elsa wig, they were both made by her.
Oh really?
Good. Yes. That's why it looks really good.
Oh geez, like I didn't know that, because I know she does commissions for people, but.
Yes, whenever I have like a ponytail involved or some side of like braid, I
Yeah.
always want her to do it. Just because it's so amazing.
You know, her stuff is like on another level. It doesn't even look real. I don't know
She doesn't.
how people can like do stuff with hair like that.
And she always looks like her characters,
I
especially
know.
hard tops. That's so creepy.
Like she's got one of those faces that
Hmm.
kind of suits everything. It's also like she's a Russian cosplayer. The R&R cosplay group. Ryoko? Is it Ryoko? Stop falling paint.
I don't know, but her friend Think Think, I think that's how you say it. It looks
R
like how you say it.
R.
She's just like her.
Where is my and key? There. They've got a Patreon now as well. Yeah, Ryoko Demon from R&R Cosplay Group. Their cosplays are also like on another level, and their wigs as well. I think Russian cosplayers are just like
Yes.
on another level
Yes,
because I
and
promise
Korean
you,
cosplayers.
every single one of them I've seen because I follow I think is it a Russian photographer? I think so. Um, I think her name's Pagovka, and she photographs
Yeah.
a lot of the Russian cosplayers, and every single one of them that she's photographed is literally perfect, and the cosplays look amazing.
It's not fair. You have to be
Man,
foreign.
I think I might have to
who's the
do
other
it,
Russian
winter.
cosplayer? Narga and Aoki.
Oh, yeah, I know who you're
They're
talking
also
about.
Russian,
Yeah.
and they're also amazing. Like something in the water in Russia.
I'm so surprised my internet hasn't gone out yet.
It's doing well this time.
It'll go up soon.
In the water.
Don't jinx it.
I watched this video on Jessica Nigri, and apparently I had no idea that she's the second most famous cosplayer in the world.
Really?
Yes. Like I
Who's
had
the
no
first?
idea, but they're just doing this based upon like likes on Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know who the first is. They said her
Oh, it's
name, but
Elodia. Right. It is Elodia, right?
I have no idea who is the first one.
Like, it was weird though because I didn't even know who Elodia was
Yeah,
until
I have
this
no
year.
idea who she is.
She is apparently the biggest cosplayer in the world. Like but her stuff's really good. But I was actually really surprised that I
Yeah.
hadn't seen her stuff before because it's amazing, and she does like a lot of I think promotional stuff and like works with the team. So she did who's that guy? He did the How to Train Your Dragon cosplay. Louis Aquino or something. I don't know how to say his name. But he did the Hiccup cosplay, and everybody thought it was amazing. And then he did Big Hero 6 cosplay, and that was the first time I saw Elodia was when he did his Big Hero 6 cosplay, and she also did Big Hero 6 cosplay of the yellow chick. I don't know what her name was.
What's her name again?
I don't know. I
No,
can't
the
think of it.
cosplayer.
Alodia. Alodia. Like, I'm sure if you see some of the cosplays, you'll recognize them. Like, I know I recognized her Witchblade cosplay from. I mean, I'd seen that cosplay actually before I even started cosplaying. I'd seen the Witchblade cosplay. So that was interesting.
It's showing me pictures of Vampy Bit Me. I don't think I've ever seen her before.
Really?
I think they said something about she was one of the first people to really make it big in cosplay. So I'm surprised that Yaya Han isn't the #1 cosplayer.
Well, like, I don't know, because Reika is also, like, really big, apparently.
Reika.
Reika. Reika. She's a crossplayer.
Oh. There's a Diablo armor called Reiko's Wraps. Charge Barbarian, unlike Diablo. There's an armor piece.
Let me bring up my screen again. Sorry, I'm just like looking at reference image because I don't want to mess this up. Is that my computer or is it someone else's?
Sorry.
Just checking, because I like keep checking my Facebook and I'm like, where's the message? Where's?
Someone else who I really like is, oh, I forgot her last name. But her Cora is amazing.
Cora.
What is her first name?
Someone wants me to do
I think it's
Yuko
Ryan.
ages ago.
Ryan.
I think maybe that's my problem. Most of my cosplays require me to hand sew everything.
Really? I can't hand sew anything. I literally cannot. I don't know how. I know people who fully hand sew costumes, and I'm just like, you have my absolute undying respect, because I don't think I could even sew a straight line by hand.
Everything requires sewing.
Things.
A lot of my characters are just like flowing garbs and stuff, flowing robes.
Like, I don't know. I can't even imagine like what I would need hand sewing for, except like to sew buttons on.
I had to sew my Harley Quinn bra. I can sew it.
On this one, hand sewing was over here.
Okay, yeah, I can imagine with foam it's like necessary. You can't put that in
I
the
hand
machine.
sew it, and then I put I hand sew it first, and then I put the stuff in it.
Because like you said that you sewed it, and I was like, how? How on earth did you get that in a sewing machine?
So I sewed like a pocket.
Okay, yeah.
And then I turned it upside down and sewed this bit. Like, I attached this before, so like when it was still like open, I sewed this onto one side. But it's still not the best, I assume, like 'cause like the fabric is too stretchy. It's like it looks good, but then it would break really
Yeah, it
easily
looks
if I
really
did
neat.
it.
It looks very nice.
I did one for my friend in like a weekend, but his arms were just like very thick. And I was just like, wow, I had to make it this big. Like, damn.
Like, that's always the one thing about commissions that I'm worried about, is like, I don't really know how to size other people and how to measure people properly. If I were to like now try and make something for someone else, I don't know how to make it fit them properly.
I just use mathematics, measure one part.
Oh my god. I was never very good at math.
Cause like, it was weird.
I can't remember the last time I made
His arm was like bigger here and then a bit smaller on the wrist, like. So the thing was straight because that's the way I designed it to be straight, and then like his arm was just like a bit thin on the inside on this bit. This bit was right. It looked a bit weird, but I couldn't make it any other way. Unless I like, applied more mathematics. Cone-shaped mathematics. Trig.
Trig. Fuck, I don't remember any maths from high school at all. I am not happy with how this is looking. Not even one bit. I'm gonna have to do something to make this look better.
Just playing with it. Sew it. Put it through a machine line.
Yikes.
Hmm?
This is like so unneat. I'm gonna have to do something about that.
Yeah, my idea was kind of like
why don't like fabric.
you print something, then you cut it out and like stick it and you paint it over it.
That would have been genius, actually, to get like this printed at like a T-shirt place or something with the symbols already on.
You can buy sets to make it for like 200, but yeah, it's a bit expensive.
T-shirt printing.
But I did this one the hard way. This bit. So like.
How?
I printed out the thing, and then I put tape all over it, and I cut out little bits, so like it had like just those bits showing, and then I painted over it. It was only good for like 1 or 2 goes. So like if I had like a printer, one of those Cricut like cutter things, I could do it like much better. Like yeah, monkey magic. Yeah. Still amazed at this one.
That's super neat. Your stuff is all really neat, actually.
You could also try, if it doesn't work, just use that iron-on adhesive and just cut everything out of the fabric.
I've heard of that stuff,
applique.
and it just like confuses me so much. I've seen my friend do it once, and I was like, I don't know what you're doing. Because that's still like sewing, and it's still fabric and stuff I don't understand. I just can't stand painting fabric because it just never works, ever.
Like a tiny bend in it, but I don't know, maybe that's just what wood does after a while.
Yeah, it does do that. I think it's the humidity in the air or something that does that to wood, and then it distorts. Which is why, like, when you if you've ever bought a canvas for painting, it'll come with those little wooden chips in the back of them in like a packet. And what you're supposed to do with those is eventually, when the wood warps over time, you can hammer those little chips into the back of your canvas, and then it'll straighten it back again. I didn't know that. I only figured that out in like my final year of university.
Interesting.
And all these years I'd been buying canvases and like this packet of wood chips, and I was like, what is this?
So what do you think of Legion Commander?
I never actually played Legion Commander.
Oh, she's awesome.
I know she, because why did that happen? I think I started playing League of Legends right when she kind of came out. So Dota was the first MOBA I ever played, and it was one of the first games I ever played. And I was super obsessed with Dota for like ages. I mean, one of my first cosplays was a Dota cosplay. But then the next year I started, I think it was because Jinx came out, and then I started playing League of Legends because of Jinx. And then when I started playing League of Legends, they released Legion Commander, and I never really got back into Dota fully enough to actually play her. So I kind of missed out on her.
She's got a spell that you duel someone and like you automatically.
Yeah, I saw people play her. She's annoying. She's very annoying.
Yeah.
Because she like traps you in a duel, and then you can't do anything.
Yeah.
But if somebody doesn't know how to play her, they can really mess it up.
I get both invisibility and blink, so I could just like be invisible.
God, I completely forgot that happened in Dota. That was what was so irritating about Dota, was everybody could be fucking invisible. Ricky. I hated Ricky so much. Ricky was like the worst character ever. Because he just had like permanent stealth. Not you, Ricky. Ricky from Dota. Ricky from Dota. The little monkey ram thing. God, he was annoying. Because he would just like go into permanent stealth. That was like his skill. Permanent stealth, and he would just like pop out of nowhere and destroy you. That was the one thing I liked about League of Legends, was there was no stealth. No, there is stealth, but it's not as ridiculous as Ricky's stealth. And then what I like even more about Heroes of the Storm is that you can see the people in stealth if you look hard enough. You can see them. You can see a little blur running around your screen, and then you can actually stop them.
Usually you have to play the Bounty Hunter.
I loved Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter was like one of my favorites. I really wanted to do a Bounty Hunter like gender bend cosplay at some point, but I never did. Yeah, Bounty Hunter was one of my favorites, and Queen of Pain was my favorite, like, of all of them. Lena as well. Lena was so OP. Lena's ultimate was like just one hit and half your health was gone. Done. It was literally like
released some new.
Hmm?
They released some new sets for Lena.
Oh, did they?
Some, like good sets.
Because like
one
I remember,
has like these giant.
One of Lena's combos was like a 3-button combo, and it was you were dead if it landed. I think it was because she had the one stun, and you had to land the stun for it to work.
Yeah. Stun, flame.
Yes. And the lightning bolt. That was the best. I do miss Dota, but have you played Heroes of the Storm at all?
A little bit. A little bit.
want to get good at League of Legends.
I was never good at League of Legends ever. I like to play it, but yeah. Especially like ranked. Ranked is just not happening.
Like all my friends play it, and I was so excited, so I downloaded it, and I'm awful. They
I'm
always send me in bot lane, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know how people jungle. I really don't, because I've tried, and I've tried to learn how to do it properly, and I can't do it. I literally cannot do it. Yeah, this costume is definitely going to be a 5-foot rule. Stand 5 feet away. It'll be fine. Then it looks fine.
I was telling my mom that too. 'Cause she said, Kendall, it looks fine. I'm like, no, but look at it up close.
Come closer.
It's
Look at
different.
it properly.
That's what I always test out. I always have to step away from it. I'm like, no, that works. Yep,
Can
it'll
it
do.
is it like doable? Yeah, it's fine. Nobody's looking that close. I'm tired now. I'm very sad because I really thought this fabric painting would go better because I got like a fancy fabric pen and everything. I literally would have been better off just drawing on it with a Sharpie, a silver Sharpie.
Well, you know that new product that Arta Wigs has out, that paint?
What paint?
Yes, there's paint and Arta, and I think it's the same one I get, but that is some good fabric paint. You have to go over it like 2 times, but it seriously looks really good.
Like the issue I have with fabric paint is that it like runs and seeps and the lines are never like crisp and straight, and maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know. I have no idea.
No, this paint
The
is
one that
so
I did.
amazing.
It's pretty basic.
Is that fabric paint?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was, but
You can
it's
use it.
kind of like a see-through fabric paint for some reason.
Mm.
Or maybe I just didn't put enough on it. Gee. Okay. Looks a bit Play-Doh-y. Anyway.
I'm actually really considering making this flap again and like trying to do it with the Sharpie now. Where's my silver Sharpie? I'm gonna test this shit.
I used to be thin. Nothing.
Ooh, no way. No, that's not gonna work at all. Came out like a dark gray. That is not. It's like a black line. No. No, no. Okay, so silver Sharpie does not work.
This is the paint that I use. It's all out in the other room, and I really don't want to get up and get it. But
That's fine.
it's seriously really good paint.
Mm.
And I love it, and it doesn't, it doesn't bleed, I guess.
That's the word, bleed.
Vibrant. Yes, it's so vibrant, and I love it.
I'll check it out. I'll look at their website because I really want to order another lace front from them because like I'm doing another. I kind of want to redo a Katarina cosplay. I want to do the High Command skin, and I thought I'd get a decent wig for that because I do like redhead characters, and I'll use it for because I want to do Pentakill Sona as well, and then I'll use that wig. So I need to like justify buying a lace front. I have to like be like, no, I'm going to use it for like a lot of characters, so it's worth it.
Oh, this is the other one. It's Lumiere. I think that's how you pronounce it. Lumiere.
Okay.
And I get mine off of Joann's, but it's so nice. And then it has kind of like, it's not super glittery, but it has kind of like a reflected look going on. And I just really like it.
I'll check it out. I'll see if I can find any here. Hmm.
No. Yeah. Right.
Oh, I don't want to do this anymore. Move
Just
on.
think, a couple of years we'll have robots to do this for us.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That would be amazing.
Okay, well, I'm hoping in the morning this paint will look a little bit better. I don't know. I think that's a long shot.
I actually did a wig and it looked better the next day.
Yeah, because you don't look at it. Sometimes it's the opposite though. Sometimes you think something looks fine, and then you go to bed, and then you wake up and you go look at it and you're like, what was I thinking?
Yeah.
Why did I think this was okay when I did this last night?
Was it?
I was delusional because I was tired and I didn't do it right. But sometimes it does help, like if you're getting frustrated and if something just looks like shit, go to bed and then leave it alone and then come back to it and maybe it'll be not as bad as you think it is when you're frustrated.
What you posted on the top, it didn't look bad at all.
It
Good.
was fine. It was okay. Okay-ish, sort of.
Like the other thing is that when you make it yourself, you're so much harder on it, and you want to make it perfect. But like to me, I thought it was really, really good.
Thank you. We'll see, because like I know I'm hoping right now that it's just so simple that it's bugging me, but as soon as everything is together and there's quite a lot of like patterning and detailing that goes onto it, which is what I'm trying to do now with this damn paint that I feel like and then there's like bits of fur and stuff, so maybe the fur will like hide some of the stuff. I think I'm just frustrated with this costume already, and it hasn't even been like 3 days. This is the second day I'm working on it now, and I'm already irritated and done with it.
Well, I think it looks good.
Thank you. I just can't stand sewing. I just want armor, and she doesn't actually have any armor. I just realized like yesterday, because I was looking
You
at
just
like
get
what
some
I
blue
need.
fabric. Put
Yeah.
fur everywhere.
Yeah, I was gonna
Just
use
everywhere.
foam for like what you did with your handpiece. I was gonna use foam for like the base shape and then cover it with the same blue fabric. Although I don't know, because that means I'm gonna have to paint the fabric again, and I don't know. I feel like I could do it neater if it was just in foam. I don't know, but I don't want it to look like weird. It needs to match as well.
You
I'll
could
see.
add armor to it. I don't know if you really want to do that, though.
Nah. Don't know about that. Like I'm already gonna give myself a hard time with that. What is it? A staff. Because I was like, no, she has an ice staff. I want to cast it in like clear resin and make my life difficult.
Just make the Yule Scepter staff.
Which
You can
one?
get that one. Yule Scepter. It's white. It's all white and it's shaped.
I think I know which one you're talking about. I think I've seen it before.
The one that lifts people. Wait. Perfect joke for my friend. You even Yules, bro?
Oh yeah, I know this one. Yeah. I don't know. I
But
kind of thought because I
she
was gonna
can.
do the classic skin, I was gonna make the classic weapon. I don't know. That's also like why I haven't done. Because I mean, I really like Ash from League of Legends as well.
Mm.
But the only
Yeah.
reason I haven't done an Ash cosplay is because I want to cast the bow entirely in resin, like clear resin, clear blue resin, so it looks like ice properly, and not just like painted ice.
Yeah.
But I know that's
Yeah.
gonna be so much effort, and
Paint
I've
up.
never cast anything in my life. I've never made a cast of
casting?
anything.
Um,
I believe so, but it's just new and it scares me. I think that's why new things are scary. Are you alright?
Oh yeah, I'm so tired. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
Oh,
look
sorry.
like I was.
Jeez.
No, no,
Yeah, I'm
no.
also exhausted now.
I'm just
It's
so
like
tired.
10 to 2 in the morning, which means it's 10 to 1 for Ricky as well. I think I'm actually going to go to bed now.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, we can all go to bed because I woke Alex up early, so he's tired and he wants to go back to bed. You woke up from a nap, so you need to go to bed, so we can all go sleep.
There is
That
one
sounds
casted
good.
thing that I did before.
Yes.
I don't know where it is. I casted my hands kind of like this, like the Akatsuki hands. Yeah.
I've done a
Casted
cast
them like
once. It was we did it was like live casting for our art project, and we cast it in cement. But that is the only casting we've done. So aside,
Yeah.
but it's not really the same kind of casting that you would do for, because it was plaster casting. It wasn't silicone casting. So like I couldn't like reuse the mold or anything. Like you make your cast and then you cover it in what is it, plaster, and then you basically have to break the mold to get it open. So
The one that I did had like a squishy mold that like
yeah,
it broke up a lot.
I would love to learn to cast things. I'm just avoiding them. Anything else? Anyone need anything else before I go to bed? No?
No.
Anything you can think of?
That's it.
Because there's
Check out
like
the link
little.
that I posted.
Oh yes, yes, I see this.
Yeah.
Dota
Watch
has
those
some
videos.
nice
They're
like
pretty fun.
fan videos out there. That's the one thing I like about
The
Dota
ones
as
are some
well.
of the best. The
Oh, I love
Enchantress one
these
is just like,
videos. I've seen these. Yes. I have seen some of these. I haven't seen this one in specific, but I have seen these. What was it? I saw the
It's like
one
heaps
for
of
Luna. The Luna one was hysterical.
Luna.
I thought that one was so funny. So I'll probably from now on, like with these hangouts, I'll probably have them like set sort of like so every month they'll be on the last weekend of the month, and it'll be on a Saturday so that Kendall can make it, and then it'll so Saturday for us, and then Sunday morning for Alex, because we're different time zones. So that was the mistake I made last time. Was I said Saturday for all of us, and then Alex woke up Saturday morning for him, which was Friday for us. So I messed that up quite badly. But it won't happen again. I've learnt my lesson. So the next one will be at the end of this month. So that is everybody available on the 30th of April?
I should be, yeah.
Yes.
No, not you, Alex. You're on the 31st of April. No, there is no 31st. There's a 1st. You're the 1st of April.
Yeah.
We're the 31st.
Sunday.
Yes, Sunday and
1st of
Saturday.
May. May. 1st of
Yes,
May.
1st of May, 30th of April. Oh no, Kendall's gone. Again. Oh well. Okay. So then I'll message everybody and just like double check with the times and make sure everybody's still fine with the dates and stuff. But from now on, it will probably be like set like at the end of each month, the last weekend of each month, pretty much. On the Saturday for us and then the Sunday for Alex will be the hangout. So I'll still like tell everybody the dates, but that's because like it's difficult to like shuffle them around all the time and stuff. But if like people really can't make it, then I don't mind like changing the day or whatever. So like if anyone has like a problem because they're going away or there's a family thing or there's a holiday or something, then we'll just organize a different time or date.
Mm.
All right. So then I will speak to you guys and we'll see you in the next hangout. I'll see you before then though, Ricky, because I need to make a consultation time with you still for this month.
Okay.
Okay. Then I'll talk to you guys. Thank you for being in the hangout.
No worries.
It was
No.
fun. It was nice.
Welcome.
Okay. Bye, guys. Have a nice day and evening.
Bye.
Have a nice sleep.